Get me a glue. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. I mean, it's on the wall by that door. Sorry, I meant to go grab a glue refill, and I forgot I'm going to run out of glue. But welcome to our Wednesday Facebook Live. Today is our April virtual class, so we'll get started in just a second. Thank you for joining, for sharing, and all that fun stuff. Hello, Brittany. Hi, Ruby. Okay, I need that one. Thank you. You got it. All right. Hello, Anita and Nancy and Angel. Ruby, I might have said your name. Melissa, hi, everyone. Thanks for joining tonight. Tonight, I have 4 all-new cards that we're going to create together. I have an ordering special and lots of stuff to show you if you want to see the stuff. So we're going to get in just a second. So hi, friends. Kim, you can't wait for the cat card. When I made that card, I thought of you, actually. And I thought, actually, of my friend Nancy, too. And Nancy's on here because I know she has a cat. I was thinking of all my friends with cute cats. Okay, so tonight, how it's going to work is I have 4 different cards we're going to make. And you can get this make and take packet sent to you if you want to order. But first of all, let me do a few things before I forget. This is my website, so if you guys need to find anything, there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all the things. My YouTube channel. Thank you, Sharon. You said she liked and shared, so thank you so much. And also, I see Carol did as well. Oh, Mary Jean loves cats too. Awesome. And here is my email list. You guys, if you are not on my email list, I would love to have you join my email list. And that's how you can join. And that's how you get notified of all my future classes, retreats, stamp camps, all the fun stuff I have going on. Right now, I have 4 spring classes going on. I will show you those at the end. So join the email list. That's how you get notified of everything first. And if you want to do shopping, that's how you can find me and go shopping for all your Stampin' Up products. Okay. A lot of stuff is in the description, and here is the host code for our April virtual class. Hello, hello. Nancy is in Maine. Nancy, Patsy is heading your way. I'm sure you already know that. All right. Let me get I have a little cough drop, little throat. It's not a cough drop. It's a throat soother. I'm going to put that in. Of course, I haven't coughed really all day, and now that I'm live, I'm going to have a little tickle in my throat. So my friend Jane gave me a few of these little Hall's throat soothers, because I was saying last week how I don't really like cough drops, but these are really good and help anyway. Okay, so now back to what I was getting at. To get the cards we're going to make tonight, you can get a packet here. As long as you use this code and your order is at least $35, you'll get this sent to you. Now, if your order goes over $50, you'll get this plus a free embellishment, which is one of my favorites. Something I use all the time and for years, ever since I've been a demonstrator for 15 years. Use these basic rhinestones because you can color them. You can do all kinds of things, and they're just beautiful, just like this. So that's what everyone will get if your order goes over $150. Or, oh my gosh, if it goes over $50, if you go over $150, you don't have to use the code, so you can get your own rewards. Okay. Hello, everyone. All right, so what I did is Thanks to my friend Brittany for this cute little tote bag she got me. I've been making just a few cards the last 3 days. Look at this. This thing is full. These are all cards I've made in like the last 3 days I've worked here. It's like a lot of cards. And so I have, again, that's why you need to be in my email list. But the cards we're going to make tonight are right here in the front. If you missed yesterday, I did a technique video and I showed you all different ways to do watercolor backgrounds. Some fun watercolor backgrounds. So you can check that video out over on YouTube. And then some of the cards I had backgrounds done, but I didn't finish them, and so I finished them. So that one, and then this one was like a really light watercolor background wash, really, really light. And I made this card. It's one of my favorite cards ever, which also inspired a card tonight. I just love how that turned out. So you can check that video out. That was from yesterday. And on Tuesdays, I'll be doing some tips and techniques and teaching videos. And so next week, I'll be expanding on watercoloring as well. So I would love your feedback on that. Okay. Don't forget also Card Club. You have until the 10th of the month to join. And we have the magnolias that we're featuring this month. I've had a lot of people join Card Club this month. So that means I know you love the magnolias. So we are making, you get 2 of each of these cards, so 8 total. You need the magnolia bundle to create these cards. And then this one is a Faker Shaker card. So anyway, you have until the 10th, and we're doing magnolia. I featured magnolia last week. Okay, we're going to do stamping. And then at the end, if you want to see all the cards from my spring classes, I got them all here. So I will do a little plug real quick. You guys, this is my full-time business. So I do classes and events, so you guys can sign up and take them. I have 4 different classes. The first one is a sympathy class. I have one with the cute Pets and More class. And I made this one, I used the sympathy set to make a sympathy pet card. You could do it with any of these. And then I have one with the coffee with friends class, and then the garden one. So these classes are only $25 each. It's an incredible deal. I kept them at a very low price point so that people could take multiples. None of them include the stamp set, but you do get products. So anyway, I'll go over those cards at the end, just remind me. But tonight, we're going to be creating these beautiful, fun cards. So let's get busy doing that. I'm glad you liked the video, Alicia. All right, let me turn the camera down, and here we go. All right. So your kit will have all your pieces in an envelope like this, and I did gather some stamps and bundles that were retiring, and some aren't, but some are. So the first one was that one card called the Seaside Bay. I did a retreat with this bundle. Some of you probably have it and remember that. And so I pulled it out when I did that light blue background. This is like balmy blue. We did that wash yesterday. This was like the first one I did with a water painter. And it looks kind of blah on its own. Like it was just very soft. But I was showing you can do very bold and bright, vibrant backgrounds. Or you can do very soft. Well, then I thought, how can I turn that into a card? And I thought of this set. This bird is actually stamped in Stays on ink on watercolor paper. And it's watercolored as long with these shells are watercolored. Cut out a watercolor paper and watercolored as well. And then Wink Estella. So anyway, I'll go over more of this card in the watercolor video, but this inspired this card today. So if you're not into watercoloring, don't worry, because you can still use lots of fun papers to get all different backgrounds. You could even use our blending brushes. So I have a thick white card base, and I took a boho blue piece. Oh, the tutorial, everyone will get the tutorial if you're on my email list. So that's one of the reasons why you want to be on my email list too, is so that you can get this free tutorial, and it will go out probably this weekend. So make sure you're on my email list so you can get a tutorial for all 4 of these cards. And if you order, keep that email so you have it when your kit comes in the mail. We also have this crumb cake. So this piece I embossed. You can use any embossing folder you want. I used, because that's the one thing we don't emboss for you, so you can do that. I used the Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder, and this is retiring. I believe it's $10. I just thought it kind of went with the kind of like this sea and nautical theme. You're going to have a piece of crumb cake. Then I took this paper here, so you don't have to watercolor. I just have this paper. This is from the Daisy paper that is also retiring, and it kind of has that kind of water background right there. So you'll have a piece of that in your kit, and then you're going to have 2 other pieces, a piece of white and a piece of crumb cake. So you'll need to do this die cutting, or if you don't have this set, you can just create something else with another C set, or you could even put like a cute little animal or a flower on here if you want. So you'll have a piece of crumb cake and a scrap piece of white. Yours won't have little die cuts on them. I already did a little bit of die cutting to save time on the video today. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to layer this together. Now for this card, you're gonna want some linen thread. Linen thread and baker's twine I don't include in my kits just because it's like a basic thing like your glue and dimensionals. Like every crafter just should have that. So on this card, I did use some linen thread. If you are in the card club this month, you're gonna get, I'm including this. Every so often I will include it. So you will get a linen thread if you are in the card club. Just a FYI, if you happen to be getting low, just know you're getting that. These little dots here, we're gonna take and stamp along the bottom of the designer paper. So we're gonna do that next. Thank you guys for sharing and for hopping on. You can even share and give a thumbs up and a heart while the video is going live. So thank you for doing that so we can get more friends to join us. To do the little dots, I'm trying to think. I used crumb cake, and then I used early espresso ink for my words. So I got my crumb cake ink pad. See these little dots right here? And then we're going to use this bird. What kind of bird is this? Does anybody know the name of this bird? The only birds I know is like a blue jay and a cardinal and maybe like a little chickadee or something. But we're going to need that bird in this right here. Thank you for sharing, Tara. Good evening, Donna. All right, so we're gonna take this, and I should have done this before I glued it down, but I'm just stamping this along, and it kind of has this like curved, so I'm just going back and just filling it in, and kind of you can even like twist it a little bit too, or go upside down. So there's it's very subtle, but there's little like speckles along there. A sandpiper. That's what people are saying. That's the kind of bird it is. Thank you guys. See, I knew if I asked, you guys would know the answer to that. So, all right, I have, good grief, my chamois and my little cloth are like bone dry, and I just ran to the bathroom and forgot to get them damp, but I have a little baby wipe here. I prefer the chamois, but this will do in a bind. Okay, so now what you're gonna do on your scrap white, you're gonna wanna die cut one of the like bigger seashells and then two of the little, and they look like this. The set of dies, they're retiring too, so I did those in white and then one of these in white. And then you can do your bird. And the bird I'm going to do in Memento Black because we're going to color him with, today we're going to color him with our blends. They are my favorite way to color. So your piece of white will be big enough that you can do all of these things. So there's our sandpiper. All right, and now we're going to do the last thing of stamping, which is our words. And I'm going to make this a sympathy card. You could make this a thank you card. You could stamp anything on this card, actually. It could be a birthday. Anyone that you know that likes this would, all right, see, I almost put it in the wrong color. We're done with crumb cake. I want to use the dark brown. So I have early espresso. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so heartfelt sympathy. I'm just going to stamp that up here in the corner at the top. Right on that designer paper. Just like that. All right, we're done with our stamping, and now this card is going to go together super fast. So again, this bundle's retiring. I figured a lot of you probably had it, or you might have something similar, or maybe you're like, I didn't know I needed that in my life, but you do. So here you go. Here's another version of that. Okay, for this bird, we used to have some paper that coordinated with this suite, and so what I did is when I looked up, isn't this cute, this little thing? I have the markers I'm going to use tonight in here. Thanks, Brittany. I have my boho blue, and I have my petal pink, and I have a color lifter. And this is actually, so I'm just coloring it the same as they had it in the paper. So I'm going to take the light petal pink and just go around this area and kind of like the breast of the bird. And then I'm going to take the light boho blue and color in here. This is just how I use the blends. There's probably a lot of different ways you can do it. This is my preferred way. And Karen has a set and she loves it. It was super popular. We did a home decor piece and it was, I swear that's, my retreat sold out in like 2 days or something, 2.5 days. And I'm pretty sure it was because that 12 by 12 home decor sampler I made, everyone just like went crazy for it, which made me happy. Then I'm going to take the dark, and on the tail and on these little feathers here, I'm just going to go and like put a few lines in the top of the head and down here. And you can like really like make it highlight. I'm not gonna, again, spend too much time because we're on the video. And then if you wanted to, if you got too heavy-handed, you can take this color lifter. This is separate, and you can just go over and it will just like lighten it up in a few spots if you need to. Okay, so here's our bird, and you can take the die in your little die cutting machine, and then you cut them out, and there you go. There you have your bird. So again, I already did that to save a little bit of time. For the seashells, and then on the crumb cake, you're gonna take the dies and you're gonna cut out 2 little pieces of this like grass stuff. I just did crumb cake to keep it like a little more muted. And so that's why I did what I did. Okay, so our seashells we are going to color though too. I forgot. So I cut them out of the white, and then I took the light and the dark petal pink. So again, I just wanted it to be color coordinated. That's why I love Stampin' Up. I love the color coordination. And so I'm just coloring these with the light petal pink. You could also just cut these out of cardstock if you wanted. I liked the look of this, so it wasn't quite so like, it was a little bit lighter by doing it on the white. So there's my little seashells. And then I went with the dark petal pink. There's like little embossed lines on here from being die cut. So I did that. Okay. I just go over and I just pull it down to the middle, and that just gave it a little more. I'll show you. I changed the look of it a little bit like that. And then I took some Wink of Stella. Okay. Wink of Stella is so fun, this glitter brush. It has been unavailable for a long time, and I have just a few on hand. Like I have these everywhere because when I say that, I really do mean it. I love them. And so they're saying they're coming back in stock, but what I did yesterday is I tried a hack, and so I'm going to share it with you. If you have any old ones, I usually keep them because I kind of keep them, the brush, for like water painters too. But what I did is I unscrewed the cap here. This black thing, you can take it off with probably like some pliers or some tool, or what I did. I'm not saying I recommend my way. I just put it in my mouth and popped it off. Like I just like kind of like bit it off. So I wouldn't recommend that way, but that worked. Then I filled it up with rubbing alcohol, and it like reactivated my Wink of Stella because you can't get it. So is this the right one? I might have grabbed the wrong one. One of them. Where did I put my other ones now? Maybe it's this one. I need to do the other ones. Yeah, there we go. So now it works again. And then you just put the black piece right back on. And anyway, it worked. So if you have any of these, go ahead and try that and see if that works. So, all right. You're going to take your linen thread and you're going to wrap it around this piece of boho blue twice and tie a bow. Deborah said she gave her home decor piece as a gift and they loved it. I'm so happy. And Tara said she has 3 sets of that paper. Yeah, that paper had like it was like pearlized. It was so pretty. And I think it like sold out and came back and sold out. It was very, very popular. Okay, so I wrapped it around twice. I tied a bow. You could use any baker's twine too if you don't have linen thread, but I like the linen thread. It ties in. Okay, and then let's just glue this down. All right. Do we have, so this is our first card. All right. So there's that. Now this piece, we're going to put our bird on with some dimensionals. I was going to say, where did I put those? Right here. And then I'm going to take some liquid glue and I'm going to take the bigger of this, like, whatever, this grass stuff. I'm going to put the bigger one and I'm going to tuck it behind this bird here. Like that. Take the small one, put it on the other side, over here, like that. Okay, and now our shells. The larger of the shells, I don't know, can you see? It's like sparkly. I'm gonna put this one over here. And then one of these I'm gonna pop up, and then the other one I'm not. So this one is gonna come over here, and then this one we'll just put down with a mini glue dot. All right. Okay, so this piece, you can add it to your card flat, or you can pop it up, and I'm gonna do that because I like the dimension. Okay. All right, so again, if you like and you don't have the rope embossing folder, that one is going away. It's a 3D one, okay, and then this just goes on. And then again, if your order goes over $50, you'll get a new pack of rhinestones. I have just a few open packs of rhinestones. I'm looking for my bone folder actually. Oh, it's with my markers. Okay, I need to give this a good crease. Okay, and sorry, my take your pick tool, where are you? Oh boy, I didn't think to grab one of those out. I have a couple of them too. So when I can't find it, I just use the tips of my scissors. I'm just gonna use little skinny pearl or rhinestones. There are flat pearls too that you can add if you have any of those. Those are really pretty. But I'm just gonna stick with what I'm giving you guys because they look really pretty with these too. Okay, just a little bit of sparkle. There's card number 1. There you go. What do you think of that? And here is this one. This one you can kind of see more of the shells. So there's our first card for tonight using the Seaside Bay. Again, if you don't have this stamp set, just put some other type of bird or animal of any kind here, or you can put a flower there and stamp your words up there and just use a different embossing folder. So this is a very easy layout that you can change it. You can just go this way and add a flower if you want. So you can make it work, hopefully, but I do love this bundle and it's retiring. So if you don't have it, it's kind of like last call to get it. All right, let's move along to our next card. See, here's my thing that's like hard as a rock that I forgot to go get in the bathroom. Okay, our next card. Okay, I'm using vanilla envelopes so I can find them. You will get white envelopes. And I think the vanilla, they're getting rid of them too. I don't even know if they're available still. But this next card, I am using a stamp set that was available yesterday and since has sold out. It's the color and contour stamp set. However, I have an alternative to show you. So these set of dies, the scallop contour dies, are some of my favorite. I have multiple sets of these because I love them so much. So I use these like all the time. The 2 little flower dies I didn't really use that much, but I really do like this this stamp set. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the one I had because I already like stamped it and die cut it, but I can show you if you want the dies, they're still available, and I actually just use the dies on their own all the time. But a different stamp set that you could that's also retiring is this Sending Smiles, if you like this kind of like tall type of flower. And it has set a dies, so there's like the little stem, and then you have that flower, and you can even do that little flower there. Or I'm going to show another flower later today. You can use so many different flowers with this card is what I'm getting at. but that's what I'm using today is this one. So in your kit, we have Sweet Sorbet. Sweet Sorbet is retiring. I only have 9 packs of this cardstock on hand. I might have liked it. I liked it because it coordinated with a cute little bee. And so I had a lot of that. But you'll get a Sweet Sorbet card base. And then you'll have a piece of basic black. And I did emboss this one again. Again, you can emboss it in whichever folder you want. I picked the Time Worn type. So it's just like very subtle. And I do believe this one is also retiring. And then we have a piece of ribbon. So you'll get this ribbon. This is the Sweet Sorbet bordered ribbon. So you'll get a piece of that in your kit and you'll get a label. And then a scrap piece of paper to stamp and die cut a flower. So let's do the flower first and then our label. So I'm gonna stamp this flower and You Are Absolutely Amazing. I believe this die, I'm trying to think where the die is from. Is it from the Daisy set? I don't know where that die is from. I took it from my bucket of dies. I have a little bin with some leftover dies because we do a lot of die cutting. And anyway, it was in there and I can't remember where it came from. Okay, so here we go. Here is this. So yeah, everything right now that is on that retirement list is while supplies last. I believe on April, is it the 8th or the 9th? Some of the stuff is going on sale, but if it sells out before then, it's just kind of like, everything is kind of like up in the air. So if there is something you really, really want, I would not hesitate unless you like to gamble. And then you might like to take the risk. But it hopefully will be there for you, but you don't know. Okay, so here's this flower. And so I'm sorry, Margaret. Okay, so here is our flower. And then you can take those dies and you can cut that out. I got ink all over here. Okay, or if you're like me, let me just put this back. I did go ahead and I did one ahead of time. I cut it out already. And then to color this, we're going to use the Sweet Sorbet blends and Granny Apple Green. So I have them right here. Thank you for sharing, Sonia. Okay, so I'm going to take the light first and just, this is really quick to color because it's just a few little flowers. When I saw how much of the Sweet Sorbet cardstock I had, I thought, oh boy, we're definitely going to use some cards, make some cards tonight with this pretty color, which I think is really good for spring and summer. It was also good for Valentine's Day with a cute little bees. Okay, I'm just coloring these flowers and then we'll do the little green. Are you guys having a nice day where you live today? The sun was out today. I'm going to just go in for the green so I don't color this wrong. There's a little leaf there. And then I'm just coloring this little part in green. This is green. I'm using Granny Apple Green. You could use Old Olive, Shaded Spruce. You could color your flower a different color. Okay, there's that. I am going to go in with the dark just over here. Just add a little bit. That end isn't. Okay, there we go. We're done with our coloring. So there's our flower. All right, so now April 9th. Thank you. Okay. Nadine said it's been raining for 3 days here. Oh gosh, it's rained a lot here too. Like on and off, on and off. Matthew's supposed to have a track meet tomorrow, like outdoor, and they canceled it on Monday because it's supposed to like rain all day tomorrow. And I was like, that's a first where they actually canceled the meet like days in advance. But okay. So we're going to take, after you emboss this, again, I use the time worn type. I'm going to give you a piece of this ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it in a loose knot on the side. So I'm wrapping it around, and then I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Then we'll trim off the excess. So see, I gave you, it's quite long, and so you can just trim off the pieces. Okay, so here we go. I just thought the black would look really pretty against like the flower, like the white and the black with the red. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this on, and then we're gonna take the flower and we're gonna pop it up with some dimensionals. Same here, it's raining in Illinois. Very windy and raining today in Florida. Oh, I see someone from Minnesota that said it was sunny there, Gail. Awesome. Okay, so this, we're gonna put this flower right here like that in the middle. We're gonna take our little label. I'm gonna put 2 dimensionals on here. And I'm gonna just center this right here, kind of like right across that ribbon. And then our rhinestones. So these rhinestones, like I said, you can take your blends. Just be careful. And you can color them to make them any color you want. So I'm using the Sweet Sorbet to match these. Do I have... I put a lot on here. On this one, I put 5. 3, 4. Just be careful you're not pressing too hard with your brush tip, or you could ruin your marker. So these are alcohol markers, so they're kind of like permanent markers. So again, I don't know where I'm going to take your pick tool, so I'm using my tip of my scissors. I'm going to add these up here. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 over here. Isn't this card just so pretty, but so simple? And you can literally use whatever favorite flower you have. Like the zinnias would look so pretty on here too. Or again, that sending smiles. But there is our second card that you'll get to make. And there's that one. Okay, what do you think of card number 2? I don't see any comments, I guess. Oh, there they go. So pretty. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, people are still... All right. Our third card is going to be with... I'm trying to think of where the cards are. This right here, Fluffiest Friends. So this stamp set, and there are dies. This is in one of our online exclusives. So this is still current. It's not going anywhere. And I just thought it would be so fun to use this cute cat that is holding the little flower pot with a flower. So I have this cat right here. The dies look like this. So you can cut out this, but you can also like see the little honey bear. Ooh, there's a glare. The honey bear, you can do like the little all the little pieces. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of pieces outside of just the cute little animals here. So anyway, we're gonna do this card. This is, I love this layout of this card. It is so pretty, easy, pretty, awesome. I love it. So I have a piece of Bubble Bath, and I have a piece of Designer Series paper, and this is the back. So this paper is retiring. It was one they brought out during Celebration that you could also earn for free. It's like a ginormous pack of paper. I've used it a lot all year long. I love the lemons. It's huge, 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 huge. You get like, I was going to say 148 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. So anyway, that's where I got the piece of paper from. It has like really good colors, but you could use the flower side or the stripe side. On my original card, I use a stripe. So I think on this side, I'm going to use the flowers just to show you a different idea. And also I have a little 1/2-inch strip of this, I forgot the name, this paper here, which is called More Dazzle. Is it called More Dazzle? Yes, More Dazzle Designer Series paper, and it's like in a gold and also a champagne. So this is also retiring, and I just have a little 1/2-inch strip. And then we have a 2 3/8 inch circle from our circle punch that I just already did ahead of time. So that's what we're gonna do here. So our Bubble Bath is a really pretty pink. We have a new pink coming out in our new catalog. That was another thing. If you need a new catalog from me, oh, and I forgot, there should be a 1/4 sheet of white in here. I must have forgot that. So let me cut that really quick. So we kind of need that. Anyway, in my email, you can request a catalog if you're one of my customers, and you've ordered from me in the last 6 months. I will be happy to send you one for free, or you can fill out, I think it's only like $5. 5 1/4 by 4. Definitely need this little white piece. Yours will have the white piece in it. Okay, so let's take and assemble some of these parts on first. So this we're gonna put right at the bottom, and sometimes it's hard to pick what side of the paper you want to use. Aren't these cute little flowers? They're just so cute. Margaret said, yes, it's the cute cat. Yeah, if you like cute little animals, you're going to love this set. I've used the little, is it the beaver and the bear? I've used this set several times, but I have not used the bunny or the cat or the little gerbil yet. See, I need to use it more apparently. Okay, we have this at the bottom. Now this little sparkle piece is going to act as like our little ribbon. So if you don't like ribbon, I can't believe somebody might not. I'm just kidding. You can always use like the little sparkle papers or specialty papers to kind of add just little pops instead of ribbon if you want to keep your cards more flat too. So there's that. And now I should have probably stamped first, but I didn't. So in our next card, we're going to use this set because this set has no words. So it just has the cute little animals. So in our last card, we're going to use this set right here. And there's a lot of cute fonts, and I'm going to use the hello there for this card. But you can use any stamp. And then I do need the Bubble Bath ink pad. I don't know why I'm doing this. Now I don't even have my circle's gonna go like right there with my cat. I guess felt the need to put my words on right now. Okay, there's our hello there. Now let's do our cat. So the cat we're gonna stamp in Memento. because this is the ink that it will not bleed with our alcohol markers here. So let's go ahead and stamp this cute cat holding the flower. This would be like a cute like Mother's Day card or a birthday card. Bubble Bath is like pink, but it definitely has a purple hint to it, Jennifer. It definitely has a purple, like I feel like it has a little bit of a purpley hue to it. But I would say it's pink, but not like, yeah, the pretty in pink that's coming back is a true like baby pink. This is definitely pink, but I don't know, maybe somebody else can help her too. I like it though. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. All right, to color this, we are gonna do just some simple coloring. And I have the Bubble Bath. This is the light blend, and I'm gonna use that for our cat inside the ears, the nose, and then the flower. Okay, and then I'm going to take yellow, Daffodil Delight, and just do a little dot in the center of the flower. And then I have Copper Clay, the light, and I'm going to do that for the flower pot. Yeah, it could be just like, yeah, the coloring of the screen for sure. It's definitely pink, but I think it does have like a hint, just a hint of purple perhaps in it, but it's definitely pink. It could, yeah, the color, sometimes the colors on the screens don't come across exactly. Okay, so there's our Copper Clay. I forgot I need a little bit of green for there's a tiny little leaf right here. Okay, and then our cat, I decided to color our cat gray. So I could not find my light smoky slate. I have dark smoky slate and light gray granite. So that's what I did, and it worked. It worked. So I'm using the light first, and that's my preferred way. And I'm going to color this. I can show you, here's Fresh Freesia right here. So this is Fresh Freesia, and that's Bubble Bath. Maybe that will help you see a little better. So this is the purple, and this is the Bubble Bath. Okay. So we're going to just color in the cat. In this paper, they have some flowers that have pink, the pink and the purple together. It looks really pretty too. Okay, so there's that. And we're coloring him in. How many people we got watching us? 110. Awesome. Thank you guys for taking time out of your Wednesday. Also, if you're not sick of me yet, after tonight on Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and my good friend Denise Cox, she is up in Canada, we are going to be going live together. We're each going to make 2 cards and feature some retiring product. So hopefully you guys can come back on Friday night for my 3rd live video. It's been a busy week here. Margaret says Bubble Bath does have a hue of purple. Like it does. It's pink, but there is kind of like just a hint, the fairest hint of purple, I think, in there. Okay, so there's your cat if you just do all gray granite. And I'm going to take the smoky slate, and just on this edges here, I'm going to add a few little highlights or whatever. I don't know what this is called, but this is what I'm doing. Okay. And along the arm, I'm looking at my other card to see how I did it. And along the tail, just kind of where they have like these little hair dashes. So I did that, and now I'm going to go in with the light and just do a little bit of circular motions and call it good. So kind of blend out that a little bit. And just right where we went. I love these markers. These markers are going up $1 in our next catalog. So if you need to replace any, or if there's any you're missing, you have a favorite, now is a good time to get an extra set, maybe. At least that's what I'm doing. Okay, so there is our cute kitty. Isn't she or he cute? Okay, let's put this together. Okay, and this piece, we're gonna put this down. And then we're gonna take our circle and our dimensionals that I must have, yep, I was gonna say I must have something over them because I can't find it. Okay, and then this is gonna come right here. And then we're going to take some of those rhinestones, and let me find the pack that has all the different sizes. They have different sizes on here. And I'm going to add 3 of these to our card. You could add them wherever. You could add like 10 if you wanted, because you're going to get so many in your kit. But the rhinestones kind of blunt. So here is our card. Just says hello there. It could be happy birthday, thinking of you, happy Mother's Day, happy birthday. So there's with the flowers on the bottom, and then here's with the flip side with the stripes. So you get to decide. It's a choose your own adventure. When you make this card, do you want the stripes or the flowers? And that cute kitty is just adorable. I hope you like it. And if you have the stamp set, you could do the bunny that's holding a cupcake and make it a birthday card. It's just a cute little stamp set. All right, so there is that one. What do you guys think of the cat? I know a lot of you were waiting for the cat card. All right, I have one more card to make tonight. And it's a little bit of a fun fold, but it's an easy fun fold. So let's do our last card. You guys like both? The flowers? Yep, I like both of them too. Tara says, adorable cat lover. Awesome, I'm glad you like them. Okay, our last card is here. And we are using thick basic white. You'll have another piece of regular white and a piece of sweet sorbet. Again, I'm using the red because I just really like that color and it's leaving. You'll have a rectangle piece of white. Now I emboss this one. You can emboss it with whatever you want. I use the Painted Posies 3D folder, which I believe is also retiring. So I took my strip. So something I do is with the 3D folders, I do spritz my paper with water, like with the Stampin' Spritzer with just water, and then I run it through and it gives it like a deeper impression. So where it's the tallest part here, that's where I put my paper. You can kind of see it's like lining right up, and I ran it through my machine and it just has some flowers in the background. So that's gonna go on there. And then little banner from Stylish Shapes will be in your kit as well. For this card, you're gonna want a little piece of white baker's twine or something. So you can grab that from your craft stash. So this card, just go ahead and fold it in half. It's just your standard. And then you're gonna take the front and we're gonna fold that in half backwards. Or you can score it at 2 1/8 is the score mark, but I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and just fold it back. Just use my bone folder to get a good crease. So now your card looks like this. All right, so Angel, you said you love the cat card. Angel, I love your cow card. In fact, I'm gonna share a picture of the card you sent me. It's so cute with that cow too. Now this piece that we emboss with the posies, is that what it was called? Painted posies. I'm just going to go ahead and attach this onto this front flap. It's just very subtle, but it's gonna just add some dimension to our card. Okay, we're just gonna add this right here. Again, all these directions will be in the tutorial, and any of you can get the tutorial as long as you sign up for my email list. If you are not on my email list, oops, not that one. There you go. That's how you can get on my email list. And the tutorial will probably be emailed out this weekend. So you can all get the tutorial. And if you order, then you can refer back to that to make these cards and also this video. Okay, on the 2 white pieces, that's where we're going to do some stamping. And so for this card, I am going to use the Sweet Sorbet ink pad one last time, maybe more than once, and then Granny Apple Green. So, and then we're using this stamp set, the Darling Details. So this is one of the stamp sets I know I'm going to be doing on Friday night with Denise as well. So, but I'll be using a lot of the dies on Friday. Today, I'm just going to use the stamp set only. But if you want the dies, let me show you. They're like super fancy. And I've been like, I don't know what I was waiting for to use them. But look at these dies. They're, well, if it would focus, they're fantastic. Like you can do these like borders and then cut out these flowers and then the little edge there. So this is what I'm gonna make a card on Friday with this as well. So it's the Darling Details bundle. Again, you could use any flower set, but it's really cute. I love these little fonts. So on the little banner, I'm gonna stamp Happy Birthday, and then we're gonna make a flower on this. So let's do that. You can see I've used it because it's a little bit stained from my Sweet Sorbet. Susan said she loves those dies. I know, they're so pretty. I don't know what I've been waiting for to use it, but when I saw it was retiring and it's like brand new on my shelf, I thought, okay, we're definitely gonna be making some cards, and this might be a set I keep because it's so cute. Okay, there's our Happy Birthday. Now let's do our flower. So to do the stem, look at the stem. It's pretty little. I don't know if you can see it. It's not very big there. So because it's a photopolymer though, what I did is I kind of like lined it up to make it as tall as I wanted. So we're gonna open up our Granny Apple Green ink pad, and we're gonna do that really quick. So again, this piece of white is 4 by 3 inches. But again, in the tutorial, all the measurements will be, and again, all of you can get it as long as it's my free gift to you. Okay, I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I want one flower to come up this way, and then one to go over to the right. We'll see if I can recreate this like I did before. Okay, stamped once. And it's not like a solid stamp, but that's okay. It's a little bit lighter. It's probably my ink pad because I've been watercoloring. Then this one, I'm going to, okay, yep, down here. See, like down here, I'm going to have this one V off to the right now. So you just ink it up, and then you can see where it's going to meet, and then just stamp. Guess what? If you don't like it, I'm sure you have more white paper. You can just go cut another paper. You practice on the back first, because our paper, you can do that. And then if you make another mistake, you can just get another white piece of paper. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to just line up. I can kind of see, and then I'm just going to stamp it one more time like that. So there is our stem. So that's how we kind of make it. That's how I made it longer anyway. Now, let's get our flower pieces. So these are kind of like a two-step. You can do the outside and the insides of these. So I'm going to do the little flower first, and I'm going to do the Sweet Sorbet. And I'm going to stamp that here. And you could color these in with like markers or whatever too, or you can stamp them. You can do a lot of different things with this set. Then the larger flower, I'm going to stamp right like that. That's what we have so far. All right, thank you guys. The stem would be perfect for a balloon tail. Yes, for sure. That is a great idea. Thank you, Shar, for sharing. And she said it's snowy in Wisconsin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's film these flowers and then we're going to add our little stems. We're almost done. Okay, you can stamp it off. In fact, I had a sample. I don't know what I did with it. I was going to show you. If you stamp it off, it would just make it a little bit lighter. I actually just liked it kind of the regular strength, so I'm just trying to line this up where I can see. Hopefully my head isn't in the view. I can't see. I think I'm just overthinking there. I got it perfect. So you can stamp that. I shouldn't have said that too soon. I still have some more stamping to do. Then we'll do this one, kind of the same thing. Sweet Sorbet ink pad. You can just see right where it goes. And stamp. And then it's like not a solid, so you can still see all those little, the outline that we did. Okay, now we're going to add a few little leaves and put this together. Okay, so I have that and that. I'm going to close up this Sweet Sorbet ink pad. Again, the Sweet Sorbet, the Parakeet Party, the Tahitian Tide, the Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. These are the in colors that are currently going to be retiring. So if you need any of those cardstock, or maybe you missed out on the ink or the blends, get them while they're still available. And I don't know if they're still available, but I'm just trying to remind you guys. Okay, this is the outline of the little leaf I'm using, and so I'm going to stamp it 3 times. One here, one this way, and one down here, kind of like that. This is a cute flower, isn't it? It's fun. I can't wait to, I still haven't made my card for Friday, my cards I'm going to do on Friday, but I have some idea. Once I made this card, it definitely got my creativity going. Okay, same thing, we're just going to use this to fill these leaves in, and there we go. Now the leaves are filled in. Okay, and now we're going to put the rest of our card together. Okay, we're going to close up this ink pad. Okay, so this just gets glued onto here. And then we're going to use, okay, remember we did this already in that embossed piece. Now I want this to go here, so I'm only going to add glue on this side because when you open it, you don't want glue there. So I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. Excuse me, but if you use adhesive, just be careful too where you don't put it all over. All right, and now this is going to go here. And then our happy birthday little banner is going to go right here. And I'm also popping that up with a dimensional. Okay. And then the linen thread is just because I wanted, it's white baker's twine. So again, grab your baker's twine. I'm sure you guys have some, or some ribbon that you like. We even have the baker's twine in those colors I just showed you. It's like a white with each of the 5 colors, so you could use that if you had that or if you want to buy it. I'm just keeping it simple. Okay, I got a little bow, scissors, and then we got to add some rhinestones, right? Because you guys are going to get the rhinestones. So this, I need a little glue dot again, and a little glue dot right here. I'm going to put the flower up, or the bow up on the flower like that. And then our rhinestones, I'm going to do the same like I did on that other. I'm going to take my dark blend and just carefully color 3 of these rhinestones to add to my card, so they will coordinate perfectly. So see how they're red, or sweet sorbet I should say. I'm going to take one here. Okay, on my other card I stamped on the inside. I forgot about that. I'll just show you what I did. I already put the ink away in the stamp, but I'll show you what I did. So here's our card. Now on the other one, like I was just saying, I stamped on the inside like that, a little flower too. So that kind of opens like that. So all you will do is I did kind of the same thing, the flower on the inside. So there's our card number 4. What do you think of this using the Darling details? Okay, so you can all get your card pack to make one of each of these 4 cards. You have through, when is it, Ryan? Is it Sunday? He has headphones on. I think it's Sunday. It's in the description. But to make all of these cards, you'll make one of each of them. Need to use the host code, please, or you can call if you forget. And then everyone that's at least $35 before tax and shipping, but most everyone goes over $50, you'll get my free thank you gift as well, which are these rhinestones, rhinestone basic jewels. Love these things. Use them all the time. There's so many things that are retiring and going on sale, or, you know, and then there's really great things on the online exclusives as well. Sorry, I meant to flip my camera and I forgot. So I hope you've enjoyed this video tonight. Nancy said she can't pick one. They're all her favorite. I thought, I'm glad you guys like the cards. Let me know which one is your favorite, if you have a favorite tonight. Yeah, I definitely pick flowers. I tried to pick flowers for spring, if you saw my theme. And then the little cat with the flower pot, or you could do the stripes. And then we did do this one though too, and this one. Again, you can change out the colors too, but that is oh, do you guys want to see the spring classes I have? I'll show you those. Those classes are only $25 each. I can't remember when the cutoff is, but I will show you some sneak peeks. In Card Club, if you want to get in on Card Club, you have until the 10th. Several of you joined Card Club, so that's kind of fun to see those coming through. Okay, one of my most requested cards, and the cards that go off the shelf, my card rack, are sympathy cards. Like, I never have them. And so I use the Quiet Reflection stamp set. I use this stamp set. So you'll need this stamp set. If you take this class, maybe you already have it, but I use this, and I created 5 cards. In this class, you'll make 5 cards, and all the rest you'll make only 4. But you'll get one full embellishment, and then I think it's a half a pack of designer paper in all the classes. And then that includes shipping to you. So really great deal. Here's the first one, kind of like that. And then we have this one. And there's, the navy have inside pieces. This one, they're simple cards, but they're sympathy cards. I feel like you just need something sweet and simple and to say you're sorry. And then I stamped all of the inside. And we have this one. So that was the Quiet Reflections, which is a sympathy card class. The other card class I did was using the Pets and More. I love that stamp set on the online store. It has these cute little animals, and then I paired it with the mini alphabet dies. So you can add either of those on, but isn't this little dog so cute? And then I did pair it with that sympathy set to make a pet sympathy card, because I had somebody ask for a dog and a cat sympathy card. So sad when we need those cards, but you can use them for anything, or you could use these as well. And then here's a little cat. And then I put some of our friends together there. And then this set, these words are from the coffee set in the next class, but you can use any words. And then this is just, I like the little fox, and it says hello. So that's the Pets and More class. And again, you can add on the stamp set if you don't have it. The next one is the coffee. So it's called Coffee with Friends. And we have like this new latte paper. So cute. So there's that one, Thinking of You and Coffee too. And then I did that one, Thinking of You and Coffee too. This one says Coffee with a Friend is like happiness in a cup. And then sometimes you just have to reheat your coffee one more time and try again. So that's the other class. Again, $25, full embellishment, half pack paper. And then our last one is, I think it's called Garden Meadow. This little dragonfly just keeps wanting to fly away. You need to stick. So this is using the online exclusive, the Garden Meadow bundle. I think that's what it's called. And it's perfect for spring with more flowers and the wheelbarrow. And then this one, you'll need the bundle to die cut that. And then the inside piece you'll use to create this pretty card. And then finally, you have the little garden stuff there. So you can take one of these classes or all of them. If you take at least 3 of them, you'll get a special little tote bag. Do you want to see the tote bag? I can go grab it. I forgot to grab that. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab the tote bag. Okay. So, if you take at least 3 classes, your cards will come in this cute, it's a teal bag. It's very lightweight. It's like a reusable shopping bag, but it has a zipper. It zips, and it has like, you could put like has like pockets all along the front. So you'll get this if you take at least 3 of the 4 classes in the spring ones. So anyway, I just wanted to share those cards with you as well because I launched that over the weekend. So I haven't got to share those with you yet. So lots of fun stuff going on right now. And yes, I will be doing a spring retreat. It will be coming out later this month, the sign up. But a spring retreat will be coming. It's in the works. I have not forgotten. I want to use new stuff from the new catalog, so that's why. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope you can join me and Denise on Friday night. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. We're going to practice our streaming, I think, tomorrow to get it down pack. And you're going to have a lot of fun with us Friday night. So bring your favorite drink, maybe a snack or a card kit or something, and you can have fun with us on Friday night, everyone. Again, you have ordering until through the weekend if you want this virtual class. And don't forget to join the email list so you can get the tutorial. Everyone can get the tutorial for free. Bye, everyone.